But I think over time, some of this ceiling is just... Okay, so we've got a kid now. I hope the kid didn't live in here. What is up, guys? I'm in very rural Indiana, and behind me you can see this super cool, I don't know what decade that is, but old farmhouse. It's abandoned. We've got a couple barns here too. We'll see what's going on with this one, guys. I haven't even walked up to the house. Haven't even seen if you can enter. Definitely abandoned for a long time. So we're gonna check this one out together. Yeah. There's the barn. Looks like this could possibly... It almost looks like someone's keeping up with the grass. You know, there's no weeds. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's got a basement. I don't know if to do the basement first or the house first. So this would have been a porch here, obviously. Let's see the best way to get into this. Check the side out. Here we go, bingo. Alright, so this one is kind of all like gravity is pulling it on into the ground. It looks like the roof is fairly well intact. Just peek in one of these windows here. Alright guys, let's go in this one. This one looks like it could be interesting. Okay, this is some pretty serious damage already. So this, I don't know what this would have been. Maybe a bulkhead down into the basement. That's probably exactly what it was. Yeah, you can see that goes down to the basement. Like this, I don't know what that is. Brick oven for a pizza? I don't know. Look at this fake brick that somebody put up. Foundation's just rotting. Not a lot of clues yet. I mean, that's an old bottle there. Let's see what this is. Yeah, obviously it's not going to have a label. That, whatever that is. Is it like an old curling iron? Like, beats me, man. So this door just wide open. Alright, so the stairs are gone. And some male shoes. So maybe it's a bird or a bat. It's freaking out because they can't find an exit. There you go, birdie. So this would have been the kitchen. A ton of natural light there. Weird setup for a kitchen though. But if you're a farmhouse, I guess having view of your lawn and your barn is important. Just kind of, to me, it seems like a weird layout for a kitchen. I think this would have been a very rustic type farmhouse. I like the rustic vibes of it, actually. So yeah, they took everything with them. So there's no glassware, there's no... Yeah, see, somebody removed the sink right here. Very rustic though. I kind of like these vibes. I think I'll buy it. So going out here, this would have been a porch. Would have been a nice porch too, like overlooking the barn, overlooking the valley. This is like kind of a valley area. It's kind of rolling, soft rolling hills. So if you don't mind isolation, it's kind of weird that they have this like wiring. Looks like they may have tried to repair a broken window. Alright, so here's some Dawn. Fast acting Dawn. Looks, relatively newish, 2000s. Easy Squeeze. When did we start doing that with mayo? This is salad dressing, but it's mayo. I think we started doing that in the early 2000s, right? Where we didn't have the jars anymore. We had to scoop out the mayo. Look at this. All they had was a curtain separating this. And this is just wrecked. Based on that sink, I'm going to guess bathroom. Yeah, see, there's a toilet over there. This is really unsafe, guys. Don't do this. That's crazy. Their bathroom is now just like exposed to the outside world. Poor people. So yeah, you've got the toilet there. You've got a bath there. A very long, narrow bathroom, which is sort of interesting. And this is kind of an interesting placement of the bathroom because it goes right into the kitchen. That seems strange to me. But there's a sink. Yeah, that seems weird. Now let's just step right up here. There's kind of like a barn door thing on the side here. These could have maybe had like closing barn doors, maybe? Sliding barn doors. Barn doors are trendy right now, aren't they? Aren't they a thing now? People install those in their house. Honey brown. Never heard of it. And then something living in this jar. It's disgusting. These shoes have been here for a long time. Why leave the shoes? Yeah, this shag carpeting is pretty hideous. I love these old TVs. If you guys have seen any of my videos, you know that I love these old TVs. I just love looking at them. I don't know why. I'm such a weirdo. It's electric tuning. Like, I bet this was state of the art at one point in the world, which is just kind of funny to think about now. Like, see how wide it is. Personal touch. You could do soft or vivid. Ooh, super instamatic. Yeah, right. You can see super instamatic. Personalized touch. You can do soft or vivid. So fancy. I don't know what that emblem is in the top there, but that's the brand of the TV. Couple of mattresses in here, but I feel like this wasn't a kitchen. I'm sorry, a bedroom. This would have been the living room. And they had this installed, this kind of fake brick or fake rock. It's not very attractive. But in all fairness to the homeowners, this was probably a long time ago. I don't know what the mattresses are doing in what I would call the living room. It's weird that these raggedy curtains would still be here. They even still have the clothespin in there. The details of some of these abandoned buildings are really funny to me. Or interesting, I should say. The bird's back. So this is a parcel. So this is some mail to this person. Looks like the person's name, address, and all that has been removed, but the box hasn't been opened. But I'm not going to open somebody's old mail. So front door. So you would have came right into the living room. which makes sense. Gone in the kitchen, over there at the bathroom. To the left, a bulkhead or some sort of mini porch, and then straight ahead, the main porch. And then you would have had dining room. I don't think the floors would have been this way. This is probably, judging by this carpet, this is probably carpet or tile, like the cheap plastic tile. Nothing on the walls. It looks like they didn't do a lot of work. Does this open? See, I don't know if you can see those lines. It'd be cool if that's like a hidden trap door. Some more clues over here. Motorola flip phone. So I don't know when did we have flip phones? Late 90s, mid 90s. This is kind of magazine here. Yeah, the cover's off, so it's not going to give it much. Motorola. A lot of spider webs and stuff like that. This place has just been abandoned for a long time. So this says history lesson. NTRA bows to criticism. 49er. Come on, give me a date. Of course, no date. Backstretch. This person liked Backstretch magazine. A magazine for the thoroughbred industry. Don't know what that means. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what that means. I'm not a farmer. Okay. April 2000. It could be, oh, look at this little hidden gem here. Nothing, of course, but all these little details like that. So we've got a date, 2000, at least. That would be the very, 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 very earliest, right? 2000. Looks like they just threw up whatever to block the windows. Like they didn't put much thought behind it, I don't think. Like this just kind of seemed like a piece of cloth. I don't know, maybe they did. Maybe they liked the design. So yeah, like I would say dining room vibes, but I don't know. It doesn't strike me as a bedroom, I'll put it that way. So upstairs, we're gonna have to be really careful on this one, because this house is not in good shape, and I'd rather not fall through these stairs. Oh, it's just like one room. Yeah, it's just one room. Dead squirrel. Poor squirrel. Yeah, I'm 6 feet and I can't stand. So I think that's because the ceilings started to come down. I think it was probably higher than 6 feet. But I think over time, some of this ceiling is okay. So we've got a kid now. I hope the kid didn't live in here. I'm thinking this was more storage for the family. I wouldn't make anybody live in there. It's a cool little cabinet, hidden cabinet into. So this could have been bedrooms up here, right? Main bedroom, kid's bedroom, possibly. Get a credit card. It's a calling card. Wow. You don't see those anymore. My phone won't focus on that. Yeah, William. Let's keep going. Red shag carpet up here. Okay, so here I can stand. This is something like 8 feet. Nice view of outside. It's kind of, I don't know, I feel like this would be like a cozy home, you know? A cozy, rustic, rural farmhouse for a family to live in. I wouldn't say no to it. I mean, in its prime. Skull. So maybe you can, one of the members of this family was a skull user. Is that the right skull user? No, I should probably say. Chewing tobacco, right? Use chewing tobacco. Ah! So yeah, I've got to bend my head here. But like this, like the windows here, and then like coming down here, it would have had like plenty of light up here. Well, you know what? Probably not. Actually, these windows are not really that sufficient to keep a ton of light in here. Like a skylight would be nice, but I'm guessing the family didn't bother with that. And you know, you come downstairs, you get a cup of coffee, you look out at the roosters, the livestock. I mean, they definitely had livestock, right? I mean, they've got a barn. Like I'm getting super barn vibes. See, this doesn't mix with me with 2000. I don't think anybody's still using this in 2000. Somebody was, but and the mattress is in here. Makes me think this was actually a bedroom. Yeah. If you carpet this, put some things in the wall, put a bed, bureau, it becomes a bedroom. I think that was probably the master bedroom, actually. It makes more sense than a dining room. They probably had just because there's room in this kitchen for a table and chairs. So I doubt they'd have a dining room. Why would they? You know, this bird keeps coming back because her babies are up there. Oh, and I'm really probably bothering her. I'm sure she's not happy about me being here. Let's go out to the barn. I don't think there's much more to see here, guys. Still curious as to what that is. I don't know if anybody knows in the comments what that is. I've seen that before. I can't remember where now. Of course, I can't remember now. Go check out the barn. So here's the barn here. It's in pretty rough shape. So there's the house. And here's their barn. And you know what, guys? I don't know if it's worth going in here. Yeah. Take a little bit of a peek. This could have been firewood. A lot of wood here, but this looks like it came from the barn itself. That looks like a seat from what would have been some farm equipment. There's a lot of pricklies that are just killing me. Very long, narrow, whatever. It's times like this that I actually wish I was a farmer and then I could give much better commentary on these videos. Big barn though, like big size. Like nearly the size of the house. Maybe the size they had, you know, could have livestock on each side. You could have kept your farm equipment in this main area. If the up here had a floor, more storage up there, plenty of storage in the south. Alright, I need to go back through these awful thorny bushes. Look at those. I just meet these thorns everywhere. I don't know if you can see that thorn, but it's just like, doesn't feel great. Alright guys, that's it for this one. We did get a kind of a twofer, 2-for-1. We had the old farmhouse and the barn. Not a lot in the barn, to be fair. A little disappointing in the barn. We only spent like 3 minutes in there. But that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you in the next video.